Okay, boys and girls, I have a very special guest with me here tonight in the great place that we all know and love is Toledo, Ohio at the Realm nightclub. And I'll just throw it off to him and let him introduce himself to all of us here at National Rock Review.
It's Bobby Amaru from the band Saliva, lead vocalist.
Excellent. So I hear this little rumor that you're about ready to end your stint of acoustic shows. How's it been so far?
It was very easy, 3 shows, man, in and out. Flew into Detroit Thursday. I played Thursday night, played last night, and tonight Toledo, and then I fly back out.
And the last time we talked, you said you kind of use these shows to recharge your batteries a little bit and to keep things going and to stay active. Do you like doing the acoustic shows, or are you pretty much ready to get back with the guys and go out?
I like rocking on stage, man. I like doing it all, but we just took a good period of time off, to finish the record and did holidays and stuff. So I can't sit at home for so long. I like to get out and play music, and the acoustic shows are kind of just a good release for me, man. Just a way for me to get out and kind of sit down, play some mellow stuff versus just fucking full blast rock all the time,
So the rumors are the Powerball is going to hit 900 million. If you win, are you just going to kind of quietly go off in the sun?
I'm going to settle for the million. I'm going to say, listen, tax me for the next 100 years. Just give me $1 million. I don't give a shit. You can have it all.
So when you're doing the acoustic set, what determines what songs people get to see when they come to see you?
It changes every. Honestly, man, I don't ever go up there and have an exact set list. I just kind of play off the crowd a little bit, and I can usually tell what song may go over well or what song may not. And half the time I'm usually wrong. So, there's that. No one ever knows. I don't ever know.
So, are you a fan of Bon Jovi, or do you just like certain songs?
I have a lot of respect for Bon Jovi and his brand and what he's done with it, and because in the '80s, I know he had a couple records out other than Runaway, and they were pretty terrible. They were just very, 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 very cheesy. I think the best thing that the label ever did was say, hey, there's this guy Desmond Child, you should probably get in a room and write with him. Next thing you know, Living on a Prayer, You Give Love a Bad Name, and they kept calling him after that, So, I think that's, otherwise he would have just kept putting out what was that song? I don't even know, dude. I forget the name of the song. But, what's that fucking song? It's gonna freak me out if I don't remember it. I don't even know it. I forgot.
You're a major fan of Crown Royal, and there is a petition out to make the Jack and Coke a Lemmy.
Yeah.
Were you a fan of Lemmy and everything he was doing?
Absolutely. Yes.
Did you ever get a chance to play with it?
Never got a chance to play with Lemmy. I got a chance to see Motorhead a few times. I saw Motorhead probably about 3 or 4 times. One show that I saw them was Ozfest '98. They headlined the second stage. And on that second stage were bands like System of a Down and Incubus. They were on their Science record. This was before those bands, and everyone knew who any of those bands were. They were just second stage bands. So, and Motorhead headlined it, and I just remember it was so fucking loud, man. So loud. In an outdoor setting. It was awesome, and they rocked it. I think it's you kind of have to remember the guy, man, and just he lived like he did till he was 70. Most people don't make it past 27 living like
Scott Weiland.
Or you know what I mean? Yeah, that was sad too. I don't think Lemmy ever battled any of the crazy addictions though, with other drugs and substances. I think I read that or something, that he just liked to drink and he liked to smoke. That was it. So, but I don't know. I know he'll be missed, and definitely love Motorhead. So
Well, when we're talking about loud, we're talking about plugged in. We have to bring up Saliva. And I hear from a little birdie who we won't mention on camera that not only is there a new album coming out very shortly, but you guys are going to play a few shows in Florida starting out in Baton Rouge next week. What can you tell me about it?
Well, we're just kind of doing some shows. We got 4 shows next week that we're doing. You know, these are shows that were booked a month and a half ago. We kind of anchored off of an Orlando show. I believe it's like Harley Davidson or something like that. So we're just doing the 4 shows. We're making up a St. Pete show, and then we're not going to tour until like the end of February, I believe.
Oh,
end of
okay.
February. And then we're going to be out for a while, man. So because the record comes out March, so that cycle is going to take us into next year.
What's the name of the new album?
It's probably going to be self-titled.
Self-titled?
Yeah.
EP, LP probably?
No, it's full. It's
okay.
like 11 songs.
Oh, okay. All new material. How long did it take to come?
We got one cover song.
Oh, I gotta ask, who are you covering?
Michael Jackson. They don't care about us.
How did that turn out?
What's up, buddy? How are you? I'm good, man. Good to see you, man. You're a trooper.
I know, right? Great.
Yes, man. Hey, we just added 13 more.
Oh my God! Seriously? That guy was in Milford on Thursday, and he was in Clinton Township last night, and now he's here. That's fucking
He's taking me
awesome.
to the airport too.
Is he?
I'm playing at the airport tomorrow. But no, anyways, yeah. So they don't care about us. Michael Jackson. It's one of those songs that he did like in the, I think around '93 or whatever, '94.
Yeah.
When he was being blamed for all that crazy shit, he just kind of came out with that. Dude, I mean, I love the song. It's a great song. So we're not really into politics and shit like that much, but I think it kind of fits the time, and it's a cool song. Very cool song.
Is that's not the first cover that you guys have done?
Recorded, yeah.
Oh, really?
I believe so, yeah.
Now, will that get released, or is that something people are just?
I think it's going to be on the record. I think the label wants it on the record.
Oh, all right, cool. When you go,
Because if they put out like the first song and it doesn't do shit, then they know they can always rely on the Michael Jackson song, right?
I don't think you'll have to worry about that. Do you guys know who you're going to go out with when you do go out for the big tour?
No, I did hear something though today that our agent, who's also doing a lot of stuff for Puddle, they were talking about doing like a co-headline run, a spring thing.
Okay.
Because they're actually working on a new record and they're trying to get theirs done by March. I'm talking about going out and doing like a, but I don't know. That's just what I heard. That's just a rumor probably.
Are we going to see you at any of the big festivals for like the Loudest Month of Music, the Rock on the Ranges, the Carolina Rebellions?
Ask Danny Wimmer that, man. No, actually, I don't know. I mean, the only thing I was told was we need to have a single at radio and kind of doing stuff or whatever. Which we're trying to do that. We're doing everything we can. But we want to play music, man. We're not going to play music just to be on a festival or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of people that unfortunately don't get to attend those festivals in other parts of the country and stuff that I think support rock and roll anyway. So. But I mean, I love what Danny's done. Danny's a Jacksonville native. I've known Danny for years, and I think it's great that he's doing that because there weren't festivals like that before him.
With this,
Ozfest, maybe the last one.
With this album, how long did it take start to finish? Once you got busy writing, how long did it take to get everything wrapped up?
A year. Yeah, because we tried to get it done, but we couldn't because we were touring so much last year. So anytime we got a break, it was like, all right, we got to record. We got to figure this out. Let's get together. Just everyone's schedules, man. Nobody lives in the same spot. Everyone lives elsewhere. So getting it done was kind of, it was really neck and neck. But we're good now. So.
Did you guys do a lot of the hands-on, the production behind the glass, or
We did it all ourselves, yeah.
Oh, everything.
Except, mixes and stuff. We had hired some outside mixers, but Probably because we were like, we don't even know what it sounds like anymore. But you know, we're extremely excited about it though, and the label's excited about it. So, you know.
In this time of do-it-yourself, is it still, especially with a band as big as Saliva is it still better to have a record label behind you versus doing it all on your own? Or
Absolutely. Well, yeah, because unless you can actually afford to put it out yourself and afford to all the marketing and all that stuff, it's what a label's for. You know? But these days, labels can make it easier. The deals aren't as harsh as they used to be, where the artists would get like, you know, 7 cents a record sale or something like that. It's a lot different now. They tend to do things a little more split, but you know, I don't think rock is dead by any means. You know, rock is alive and well, but you know, just it's the whole record industry itself for record sales and stuff is just not what it used to be.
it sounds like you like the Michael Jackson track just a little bit when it comes out. Is there a favorite song on the album that you are really proud of, or is it you just from track 1 to track 11, everything is good?
I mean, I think there's a little bit for everybody, man. I really dig. We got some pretty cool heavy songs on there. There's a song called "Tragic Kind of Love," and which is and "Trust." I mean, we did some things that were kind of out of the Saliva element, where we tuned down quite a bit on a couple songs, like B and the ones in like A, like they're really low, you know. So just try it, you know, to see what happens. And then we got 2 really cool songs out of it, we thought. So, but there's a song called "Unshatter Me" that's really, really good, man. I think it's going to be the second single. We're pretty stoked about that one. So, you know, we can't wait to release it. You know, get the feedback from the fans. I mean, because ultimately it's up to them whether it's, you know, good or not. I mean, we just make music. We just, you know, want to make music for the fans and for people who care. You know. So.
Well, I appreciate you taking a few minutes out before your set. And if you win the Powerball, you can throw me a few this way, and we'll sing your praises at National Rock Review.
All right.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks, buddy. All right.